Peace. Happy Saturday. Hey family, how's everybody doing? So I am presenting day 6 of the 7-day oracle readings. This is Chrysalis Sun over here. I'm an oracle, a Reiki master, yoga instructor. I am located out here in Atlanta, Georgia. My business is Therapeutic Vibrations. Website's bethevibe.com. Please, I see some people signing on. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I'm not sure where everyone is, but I know over here down south it's pretty cold and gloomy. Definitely conservation energy, kind of chilling. Oh yes, my Cali folks. Cali folks. Is it cold out there yet? Usually it doesn't really get cold in Cali in the winter. Cold to us is like 50 degrees. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, because I know the last couple times I was in Cali during December, I think I spent Christmas on the beach. So that's surprising that it's cold. Alright, so what am I doing here? I am doing basically a universal oracle reading. Just tapping into the collective consciousness, seeing where we're all at, and then just providing insight and an interpretation as to where we're at collectively. So I'm going to really shuffle these cards because I know we've had some themes going on. So I just want to make sure that cards are shuffled and that we got some fresh information coming through. Seeing where we're at. Okay, so the first card that's pulled is the Knight of Wands, and you know, as I always say, Wands is fire energy. Fire represents the masculine principle, action, moving forward, direction, discipline. But the Wands also represents our passion, what we're passionate about, our creative energy, things that we create, the ideas that we have, our visions, the visionary energy. And it's interesting because the Knight of Wands in this particular position is reversed. So what that means, and the affirmation is, I am authority of energy. So what that means is that collectively we're all kind of tired today. So you may be feeling it, and I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with just the weather as well, and just the overall energy. Just kind of being tired, not really being motivated to do anything, maybe staying at home, conserving the energy, resting, and just kind of not really wanting to really exert any type of energy out or project energy out. So if that is what you're feeling today, honor that. Don't try to force anything, don't force doing anything. Your body isn't, cooperating. So if you have to run errands, but all you want to do is rest in the bed, then definitely honor, your spirit and your body and rest in the bed. What also too is this put you in a state of being calm and relaxed. So then that way you can, one, recharge a lot quicker and build that chi up a lot quicker. But also two, when we're settled, it allows our messages to come through. Our intuition kicks in. We're listening to ourselves. We're a lot more present. We're a lot more clear. So this is what we need today anyway. Okay. So the next card is another, this is the second time in the last 6 days this card has come up. It's the Ace of Cups. This time it is in the upright position. Ace of Cups represents basically overflowing of emotions, abundance of emotions. But the affirmation for this is, I am love and forgiveness. And so, with the Ace of Cups, this also represents fresh emotions, new emotions. And this is actually interesting because what this represents is us having some fresh new emotions in regards to how we feel about, whatever is going on with us, our lives, our experiences. But it's a place of positive energy, positive emotions, love, forgiveness, happiness, joy, overflowing, abundance. So this is good. This pretty much evens out some of the what's the word? How would I put it? Yesterday's energy was unstable. So this creates a bit of stability in our experience today, in a place of positive energy, right? Okay. Interesting. So the opposite is the Queen of Cups. And anytime you have a king or queen of a particular suit, that represents the mastery of that suit. So it's interesting because you have the ace on one side, which is the beginning or the start of that particular suit, and then you have the direct opposite is the queen, which represents the mastery. So mastery of emotions, right? So what this means is that if you can maintain your positive emotions, if you can continue to move in a space of love and forgiveness and happiness and joy, then what you're basically doing is you're mastering your emotions in a way that will allow them to work for you, for your greater good, for whatever it is that you want to accomplish. So the one card is where we're at. The other card is what we will obtain if we continue to walk in that positive energy, in that love space. Okay, so this is interesting. We have the Eight of Wands. So basically what we are moving with, using, or the energy that we're experiencing today is water and fire so far. So all we have is water and fire elements, which, when they're combined, they pretty much cancel each other out, right? So there is a certain level of balance that's occurring today between our fire energy and our water energy. But it's interesting because the Eight of Wands, it's reversed in this spread, and the affirmation is I am swift passage. So this is very clear to me, and the reason why is because in the next few days we'll be moving into Mercury retrograde, and anytime a planet retrogrades, there's certain limitations, or we have to stop any type of forward motion, because that planet is whatever that planet represents. It's bringing to our attention what we need to look at and examine during that time of the retrograde. So what this means is that, I am swift passage. Basically, the open door is shut at this point. So this really is not a time to move forward. And it's interesting that the two water cards are up in the upright position, but the two wand cards are in the reverse position. So what this means is that, again, remember, water represents emotions, especially tied to like friends, family, romantic interest, and just ourselves, and how we feel and love ourselves. Fire represents forward motion. So basically what's being said and suggested is that any type of forward motion really is not supposed to be happening right now. So any open windows or open doors that you may have thought that you had are pretty much shut. And what this means is that, it's the possibility that it's only today, that you may experience some delays. However, I don't see that being the case. What I'm seeing is that these delays are something that are going to continue on pretty much through the rest of the winter, possibly through February. So when you experience these delays, don't be discouraged, because what those delays are doing is they're forcing you to slow down and bring yourself back to your emotions, to your spirit, to your feelings, to your heart. Okay? So don't allow any type of delays and limitations to be a source of frustration. Really embrace them, and because they're working to your benefit right now. I see Aqua's joined us. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. So thank you, Aqua, for joining us. So we got one more card to pull. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the third card, the third fire element, and this one is also reversed as well. So all of our wands are reversed. All of our cups are upright. So what we have is the Page of Wands, and this card is the affirmation is, I am authority of surprise. Now, what this means with it being reversed is that you will not be experiencing any unexpected situations at this time. So you're not going to be in a position where something's going to be thrown at you out of the blue. So what this means, though, is that, let me go back. You're not going to be experiencing anything that's going to come as like an unexpected occurrence. But you may experience some things that will become as a surprise for you, but only because you weren't present for the messages or the warnings, right? So just to kind of clarify that, I'm seeing right now is that we're being asked to slow down so that we can be in touch. So then that with our spirit, and listen to what our spirit is telling us, and then that way we can be prepared. And the only time that we would not be prepared is if we are not listening. So it's interesting with this card, because what it's saying basically is that any barriers or limitations that you may be experiencing right now are being placed in front of you so that you can listen, so that you're forced to listen to yourself and be prepared for anything that is to come. And that way you won't have anything that comes to you that is a surprise. So, I know this is kind of short, but I mean, it's a pretty straightforward reading today. Slow down. That's basically what we're being asked to do, is slow down and really, really tap into mastering your emotions through meditation, through listening to yourself, through connecting with your spirit, because any messages that come to you, or any types of intuitions, or that nagging in the back of your mind, or the little voice in your ear, listen to that and do not question it. Listen to it. Do what it says and do what your intuition tells you to do. Do not doubt it, because what will happen is it will put you in the best place to be prepared for anything that gets thrown at you. That way anything that comes to you will not be a surprise. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We got one more day. Tomorrow's the last day that I will be doing the 7-day readings. Again, all the replays are on my profile, and then I also have them up on my YouTube channel and on my website. So if you have any questions, again, reach out to me. If you want a personalized reading, definitely reach out to me. Oh, we got some sad faces. What I will say, though, is I will not be doing the 7-day readings, but I do feel called to do something specific for the solstice, which is on Wednesday. I feel like it's a very powerful winter solstice that we will be experiencing before we go into 2017, which is number 10 year for creation. So I may do a little something that, I may speak about a little bit on here on Periscope. But what I may do is do a full detailed blog post about it on my website, bethevibe.com. In the meantime, there is a post up about, we did a broadcast, me and Shaman Hands did a broadcast last night about answering any questions and clarifying what it means to be an oracle, who I am, what I do, and exactly the types of messages that come through, where they come from, how the channelings occur. So I definitely would recommend checking that out. It's on shamanhands.com. And we have a broadcast that we'll be doing on January 12th called Surviving the Shift. So that way it's just information that we will be giving about what's to come, and also tools to prepare for what is to come. So we will be providing those in our broadcast as well. So all that information is on shamanhands.com. And again, my information is in my bio. My website's in my bio. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Again, just kind of sit, listen to yourself. Listen to your spirit. Yes, I'm so glad. Give thanks for those who have this resonating, this message is resonating with you. So definitely give thanks for that. And yes, slow down today. Definitely slow down today. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.